Alrighty guys, so it is turn 11 of our 1942 scenario, and it is the United States' turn. Alright, so for the United States, they had 76 IPCs. They're going to purchase 3 subs, 1 destroyer, 1 aircraft carrier, 1 tank, 1 mech, 1 fighter, 1 transport, 1 infantry, and 1 artillery. A whole lot of ones. Alright, so they got a few battles going on. Let's start down here. The 1 destroyer is going to go 1, 2 into 45. And this 1 fighter is going to go 1, 2, 3. Hold on. 1, 2. Yeah, so he's going to have 2 movements left. Down here in the land down under, this transport is going to pick up 2 infantry. He's going to go 1, 2, drop them off into Java, take that undefended. Down here in Sydney, hold on, I think I can do something else. 1, 2, 3, okay, never mind. Over here, these guys are going to pick up 2 infantry. And a mech and an artillery. And they're going to go 1, 2, 3. And they will be dropped off into some ultra. A battleship, 1, 2, 3, will bombard some ultra. And I believe that's all they're going to be attacking over there. Let me just double check. Oh yes, over here. Thank God I marked this stuff. An infantry and an artillery from Leningrad will go into Baltic states. And this 1 fighter is going to attack Baltic states. He's going to have 4 movements left. And yeah, that's going to be it. So let's start over here in Europe. So you got 1 infantry, I got an infantry, artillery, and a fighter. So my fighter goes at a 3, infantry, artillery at a 2, and you got 1 guy. So I got 2 and 3. And that's all I need is 1 kill. So let's see if you get a kill back, and you don't. So Baltic states is liberated for the Russians. Alright, let's do some ultra. So I got 2 infantry, a mech, and artillery. You got 1 infantry, and I also got a bombardment. So you got that guy. I got these guys. And a 1. And my mech pairs with my artillery. So let's go on a roll for my battleship. And that is a kill. Nice. And let's roll for your 1 infantry. And you get a kill. So I'll take 1 infantry off. And some ultras. American. Alright, and then I got one last battle. So I got a fighter, a destroyer, and you got a destroyer. So, do, and do. Alright, so I got a 2 and a 3. Whew, and that is a kill. Alright, let's see if your destroyer gets lucky. And he doesn't. So that sea zone is now friendly. And the American destroyers get some revenge. Alright, so I think that's all that I'm attacking, so let's do my non-combat movement phase. So Java is under American control. So let me see. Yeah, you can see that. So that is mine, and Sumatra is mine as well. This aircraft carrier with this multi-force is gonna go 1, 2, 3. Join these guys. This aircraft carrier, he's gonna go 1, 2, 3. And that fighter is gonna go 1, 2. Land on that aircraft carrier. Over here, these aircraft carriers with the fighters, they're gonna go into the Hawaiian Islands. And this destroyer is gonna go as well. This bomber, that's a midway. He will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, and he's gonna land in Queensland. Over here, these transports are gonna pick up these 3 infantry and 1 artillery. And they're gonna be dropped off into the Hawaiian Islands. This destroyer is gonna go into 16. This aircraft carrier is gonna go really stuck them out there in the middle of nowhere. All right, they're gonna go 1, 2. This transport, they're going to be dropped off into Alaska. This aircraft carrier is going to go 1, 2. These two guys, they're going to go 1, 2. And they're going to be dropped off into Alaska as well. This sub, he's going to go 1, 2. He's going to go in 14. This aircraft carrier, he's going to go 1, 2. And join the Hawaiian fleet. These two infantry in northwest Persia, they're going to move up into the Caucasus. That is back under their control, so... this one fighter, he's going to go... He was right here. He has 4 movements. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, and he's going to land into Moscow. This infantry and artillery, they're going to go into Moscow. And actually, they're going to go right here. They're going to stay right there. This mechanized will go from Archangel into Vologda. You know what the heck? One infantry from Vologda, he's going to go... What, I can't do that. I already did the combat. Yeah, that's probably better. That fighter, he's actually, that was in Baltic States. He's going to go 1, 2, 3. Land right there. This transport, he will go into 126, pick up an infantry and a tank, drop them off in Archangel. The mechanized will go 1, 2 into Karelia. Actually, no, sorry, I'm being so indecisive. The fighter's gonna go into Moscow. The infantry and mech that were in Archangel. The infantry is gonna go into Nintinsia. And the mechanized will go into bear with me. Yeah, the infantry and the mech that were originally in Archangel, they're gonna go into Smolsk. And the infantry and artillery, they will go into Moscow. I'm sorry. All right, this sub that is at 105, he will go 1, 2, 3, and go into 92. And I believe that is it. So, placement of units. I'm going to place 1 sub into C-Zone 10. The aircraft carrier, the destroyer, and the 2 subs. And And the transport and the infantry and the artillery, they will be going into Sea Zone 101. Actually, the infantry and artillery, they're going to go into eastern United States. This is what I got going on for them over there. Okay. And then the tank, the fighter, the mechanized, they're going to go into Norway. All right, so disposition of forces. I have one sub in 92. I have an aircraft carrier destroyer, 2 subs, and a transport in 101. In eastern United States, I got a AAA, an infantry and artillery. In Norway, I got a tank, a mech, and a fighter. In Karelia, I got 1 mech. In 127, I have 1 transport. In Baltic States, I got infantry and artillery. In Archangel, I got infantry and a tank. In Smolts, I got infantry and a mech. In Moscow, I got an infantry and artillery and 1 fighter. In the Caucasus, I got 2 infantry. In Stalingrad, I got 1 fighter. In Turkmenistan, I got 1 mech. In Sumatra, I have an infantry, a mech, and artillery. In Sea Zone 41, I got an aircraft 2 aircraft carriers, and 1 American fighter and a battleship and 2 transports. In Java, I have 2 infantry, and in Sea Zone 42, I got 1 transport. In Sea Zone 45, I have 1 destroyer. In Queensland, I got 1 artillery and 1 bomber. In Victoria, I got 3 infantry and 1 artillery. In Sea Zone 62, I have 2 transports. In Wake Island, I have 1 infantry. In the Hawaiian Islands, I got 4 infantry, 1 AAA, and 1 artillery. In Sea Zone 26, I got 3 aircraft carriers with 2 fighters each, 6 fighters total, 1 destroyer, 2 transports. In Sea Zone 16, I got 1 destroyer. Sea Zone 7, I got 1 destroyer. In Sea Zone 14, I got 1 sub. In Sea Zone 10, I got 1 sub. In Sea Zone 1, I got 2 transports, 2 aircraft carriers, and 3 fighters. In Alaska, I got 3 infantry and 1 artillery. And I believe that is it. So I had 76 IPCs last turn, and I gained 8 IPCs. So that makes it 84 IPCs. Man, these money islands, they are really something. So 84 IPCs to use for the Americans next turn. Let me just go ahead and grab some stuff for them. 84. All right, 84 IPCs to use for the Americans. That is a lot better. I'll put that stack over here. Because you know. All right, and we will see what the Germans have. With Americans sprinkled all throughout Russia. And the British on the coast with a formidable navy. And in France. We will see what the Germans have.